Well, here we go again. A little bit of live content from old Year and Beer. So, today I ain't really doing a whole heck of a lot. Just jumped on to give a little bit of my 2 cents about the state of WoW and do a couple mundane little things here before I go into work. Set up some follower missions, things of that nature. Anyhow, I'm going to dive right into some information that, well, maybe not information. I'm going to dive right into some opinions. How's that sound? A little bit more accurate, if you will. So, right now, I'm uh I'm pretty upset with WoW. Uh, don't get me wrong, love this game. Ain't going nowhere. Gonna continue to play it. Still think it's the best game of its kind that has absolutely ever hit the market, and I really don't know that it'll ever be topped. There'll be games that look better. There'll be games that maybe have some more interesting things, some better cut scenes maybe. But on an overall basis, I don't think there'll ever be a game that compares to the success that this game has had with people like me. I mean, let's be honest. I'm old. I'm 48 years old. I grew up playing Dungeons and Dragons on paper with DM screens and books and dice and friends and lots of Mountain Dew and all that stuff, right? Well, when this game came out and I was first introduced to it, friends of mine told me, Nate, you got to try this game. You got to try this game. It's World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. It's exactly like D&D, except nobody has to be the dungeon master. Everybody gets to play. There's no setup time. There's no cleanup time. It's just log on, play, log off, have a great time. And that's exactly what this game has been. Well, currently Blizzard and the powers that be over there running WoW, whomever it might be at this point, with the whole Microsoft thing and some of the rules and things are starting to change and all that. I think some of the things they're starting to do might be good things for the game, with the cross faction stuff and trying to get rid of the boosting stuff and all of that. That's all good stuff, but it's also stuff they should have done a decade ago. Yes, I said that a decade ago. I don't know why they were sitting on their hands with it. I don't know why they won't listen to their own gaming community, but they don't seem to understand. Maybe with Microsoft taking over, somebody will get their attention a little more. I kind of doubt it, but I don't know. I feel like I'm being a little bit negative here. So let me just give you a couple of things that I think wow, Blizzard, Microsoft, whomever the hell it is, could put into this game right now to make a huge difference, to make people interested again. Number one, this game is based off community. It's based off people coming on, playing together, jumping in some sort of a chat service such as Discord, not plugging any services, and talking to each other, sometimes even going on cam, seeing each other's smiling faces, and enjoying the content together. A few expansions back, Blizzard put in guild perks to incentivize people to get in and stay in guild communities. They put in a bunch of perks. Some of them were really nice, some of them were over the top, some of them still there today. It kind of helped. It did. It helped with my guild. I think it helped with some other guilds. Then they quickly dialed them back because I think they thought they were giving guild people too much privilege and people who weren't in a guild were at a big disadvantage. I think they made a mistake there. I think being in a guild, you should have an advantage. To branch off on that, they've taken away PvP gear in the past, PvP stats, all things like that, because they want to make it fair for the players who don't PvP all the time so that they can go into PvP and still have success. Well, I call bullshit on that too. If you want to put in effort to be good at something, there should be a reward for it. And for those who have put in the effort, that reward should be enough that they are in a better place, more powerful than, more experienced than, and more prepared to be in the content that they've prepared for than those who are just jumping in. That's not unfair. That's called life. Participation trophies in today's world are one of the biggest problems with why we have young people today that are so entitled. They think everybody owes them something. They think everything should be handed to them. They don't think they should have to work for it. Now, while I spit that out as I'm sitting here putting content on the internet on a Twitch page, let me be very clear that in about an hour and a half, I go into work. where I'm going to work an 8-hour shift, maybe longer, at a hospital where I'm going to be on my feet, taking phone calls and directing traffic in a place where sometimes people's lives matter. Because you know what? In this society, on this planet, work is important. It's very important. It's something that we shouldn't take lightly, and that we shouldn't think, I don't want to do that, so I don't have to. I'm just going to sit in front of a computer. Now, that's not to say that content creators on platforms like this shouldn't get paid and shouldn't be able to make a living at it, but not everybody should be able to do that. Just like I've stated already in game, you should have to work at it. You should have to put in effort, and your effort should then be rewarded over time. Depending on your effort level, should be where you get rewarded. It should be the same in this game. It should be the same in life. And look, life isn't always fair, but for the most part, you get in what you get out what you put in. So let's get back on track here. I went a little off on a tangent there. As far as Blizzard, you want not maybe not Blizzard. I'm sorry. As far as WoW, one thing right now you could put into this game that would make absolutely anyone who's run or participated in a long-term guild super happy about is give us a guild hall. Something we can somewhat customize, somewhere where we can go just guild members, all of us. You take away some of your scenario instances, things like that nobody ever gave a shit about. Use those servers for that. Make it where you can have something where your guild can feel proud to be in the guild they're in. You know, have a hall of records for your guild, things of that nature, something like that. People smarter than me can come up with better ideas than what I just put forward, but the base is there. That would make people happy. I also think Blizzard, WoW, Microsoft, whomever it is, has made a huge mistake in letting a game like Lost Ark go live before they put out content that's been overdue for 6 months. Now you've got players in my guild that I've played with for a long time who don't even want to play this game anymore. Some of them may come back begrudgingly just because they don't want to let down the community that they're in. And that will be the only reason. It isn't going to be because they necessarily want to come back and play WoW. It's going to be because they don't want to let down the community that they're in, the friends that they've made. That was a huge mistake on Blizzard's part. Others of those people, and I'm speaking just of my personal guild, will probably never come back to this game because you just let it sit too damn long with stale content that nobody wants to be a part of. To my knowledge, there's not very many games out there today like this that you actually pay a monthly subscription fee for. This one you do. I've paid $16 a month for this for the better part of 15 years. For that kind of content, with the amount, or for that kind of pay, for that kind of money, for the amount of people that have been in this game. Now, I know subscriptions are down right now, but that ain't nobody's fault but their own. They've made a shitload of money. So, as to why they can't pump out content at a bit of a faster rate, blows my mind. But those are huge mistakes. Ones that are going to cost people who love this game friends that they play with. Possibly the opportunity to keep their guild strong enough to even raid. That's where I'm at. I'm worried that my guild won't even be strong enough to raid when this new content drops because there's too many people have gotten bored or gone on and found other games. Okay. That's enough of a rant. So now I'm going to go about my daily stuff and just do a couple of follower missions and update my stuff and talk to y'all a little bit more about this is and that's of the world. And yeah, I know, excuse me, anyone who's watched any of my videos before knows that I'm almost always shirtless. Apologies that I have to have a shirt on today. I am getting ready to go to work after all. I don't mean to come on here and sound all negative. I'm not negative. I still love this game, and I'm going to try to continue to build my community around whatever content is dropped. I'm going to continue to make my guild, the Drunken Midgets, that I've worked so damn hard on, continue to be successful. With any luck, and counting on luck is not always the best plan, but with any luck, Microsoft will come in and make a few key changes and put a few more resources into the development of this game, which is still a cash cow, and things will get a little bit better. And maybe even some of my people will come back around and actually be happy to come back around. Because I don't want to see people come back around to play, just to not let me down or not let the community down. I want them to come back and play because they enjoy it. Because let me tell you something about gaming. Gaming is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a release from the real world where you can step into a virtual world, enjoy your real friends, and enjoy stuff where it allows you to forget about the mundane problems of life and just enjoy yourself. Now, if you're coming into a game just to help out because you don't want to let people down, not only are you not enjoying yourself, but you're not forgetting about your real world problems. You're probably sitting here thinking about your bank account or your job or something like that, and how much you don't even really want to be here. Now, A, you won't play your best when you're playing like that, and B, I really don't want to play with folks who aren't enjoying themselves, and I don't think that I'm alone in that. So, for the love of God, I really hope that they could put some content out that's worth playing, that make people want to play. I don't know if they will or not. We'll see. But it's kind of a long ramble, I know. It kind of is what it is. We'll have a look over here. I didn't pull up my actual page, make sure, see if anybody's actually watching or if they aren't or whatnot. And I know it's unlikely that people are watching live right now, probably talking to myself, actually watching or if they aren't or whatnot. And I know it's unlikely that people are watching. Sorry for that echo. But it may be that if a few people come back and watch this at a later date, and to those people that do watch, I hope that what I've said hasn't been offensive and it hasn't really been annoying to you. Hopefully you can watch it, listen to it, and think, you know what, that guy's got a couple of points. You never know. But my advice to anybody who's playing WoW or watching this video and thinking about playing WoW, it's still a great game. But play it only if you want to. Play it only if the content is actually engaging. If it's not, you should not play it. You should do what makes you happy. You should play what makes you happy. That goes for everyone, from my friends to people I've never met before to Joe Dirt down the street. Do what makes you happy, because that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm on here streaming. That's why I'm playing my World of Warcraft. Now, I know I'm on here ranting right now, but I felt like this video was kind of long overdue. Something I needed to say a few things about it and about life in general, where it relates to gaming. And I felt like this was the right platform for it, and perhaps even the right day, as I don't really know, who's around and who isn't. So I decided to go ahead and spit it on out. Right now, obviously, as I've already stated, I'm prepping for work, so I'm having me a soda, getting a couple hits in my body so I can be nice and calm, not all worked up when I get there, and do my job properly. All right. Back to actual wowing. Let's get these follower missions on my alt mage knocked out here. Maybe even find a little something to do before I leave. I don't think that's going to happen. Nope. We ain't doing that. We're just going to throw all the big boys on this one. What have I done here? I've made a mistake. There we go. And that's going to make it work better. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this mission. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, that's close. We're going to throw it anyway. To hell with it. Let's check this one first. What was the other one? 14. Yeah, we'll use this guy. See what happens. It's another close one. Right on the edge of failing everything I try here. I don't know if this one's going to work either. Oh, that one's going to work real well. Good deal. Alright, that's really all I've got to do on the mage right now. I'm going to go back on Old Gear and Beer. There's all my characters if anybody cares. That's the original right there, old Chromac. Very first one I ever played, Tankin and Karazhan. There's a boosted character I made after one of my best boys, Tim. Poor team got demolished in the Super Bowl, and Von Miller was the MVP, so that may be a troll character. Probably won't ever play it. Never played a monk in my life. Tried the Death Knight, never really liked. Still don't like that name. Love this name because love me some Rob Zombie, but again, I'm not likely to play any of these characters. Made this one on a suggestion because Buddy said, hey, you should save Deer in Beer just in case you ever decide to play a druid, which I won't. Then, of course, here's my bank alt. That one I get on just to do bank stuff. He holds a bunch of my money. That was a bunch of stuff you guys didn't probably need to know, but I threw it out there anyway. Let's change gear here because I know I ain't going to be doing any PvP healing right now. Change specs and gear. Going to have to hearth and do that same thing, do the follower mission thing. Trying to get back up to 1,000,000 gold. You can see where I'm at right there. There you can see how much my bank alt holds. Probably could take all that money away from all them alts. They don't probably need it, but neither do I, to be quite honest. Try to expedite this here a little bit. Just get it out of the way. I don't need to really think a whole hell of a lot about it. For anybody who noticed, yeah, both of my main tunes are indeed the same covenant. They're both Venthyr. They both started out Kyrian, too. I ended up changing to Venthyr because it was better. Not really sure if it's the best one for my particular playstyle or not, but I like it, so that's what I'm playing. At the end of the day, as I already stated about any kind of game in general, if you don't like it, why the hell are you playing it? Do something you like, so that's exactly what I do. Oh, excuse me. Just got to kind of take stock here of like what the best possible rewards are. Sometimes it's really obvious, other times it's a little more a little more convoluted. This is a time gated quest. You can put the biggest followers you want on this. You still ain't going to be able to win it because until content comes out, that adventure progress right there, you can't get it. So we done figured out that myself and a couple of others, Kermit has tried it as well with some of her super high level characters. You can't do shit. It won't let you do it. I think this is a day where I'm just going to go after some gold. I don't see any reason to do a whole hell of a lot else. I'll throw a weak fucker in there with that. Just because it's only 400 EXP anyway. Who cares? I don't even know why I'm narrating this. Nobody wants to hear about this stupid shit. Me neither. Get it done. Hurry up. Go after 3 golds. Do I have another gold? Yeah, that one, but I can't do that. I ain't 100% on that. So it looks like we're just going to do something stupid in order to get something stupid. We'll do this one. Oops, I didn't want to do that. No. Call that a day. Off we go. All right. Now the question is, what do I do? I've got about an hour, and I'm pretty much ready to go to work. I've got about an hour before I need to head on off. So I could pop in an instance. Maybe I will. Let me have a look in the Finder here. See what the hell I can find. 'Cause I don't know if I want to just sit here and talk. Especially after I've already ranted on y'all so much. I don't know that anybody wants to hear me rant anymore. So let's not. Let's go make sure I've got all the current follower missions. What I meant by that is callings. Just in case I do an instance that finishes one, because I ain't about wasting that shit. Look and see what Fro's doing. Oh, he's in an instance. I should have figured that. Oh shit, I ain't even done 4 yet this week. What do I feel like getting into? I don't know if I feel like getting into one of these or not right now. I really don't. Beat timer and carry me. I don't like that idea. Portal push. I wish. I don't think I'm up to that though. Do I want to do Theater of Pain again? I don't know, why not, right? It's pretty straightforward. It's painful. Pretty straightforward. Let's sign up. I got enough time for this unless it goes really bad. Off we go. Hopefully this isn't a terrible group. I know I'm so pessimistic, right? I'm going to try to make it a good group. How's that? There's the positivity out of me. I wonder if they'll summon me. Who's all out there? Oh, they'll definitely summon. I'm going to wait for it. Nah, I'm not. I'm going to put myself on the bird just in case, because I don't want to be that guy. I've been in the past, I've even made rules in my guild where we refuse to summon people to raid. If you can't make it to raid, you don't deserve to raid, in my humble opinion. So, yeah, I've actually done that. And I don't regret it even. Because lazy people. You know what, though? That goes back to those guild perks. Remember the guild perks I mentioned a little while back? Now, if you haven't been watching long, you didn't see my initial rant, then you don't know. But I ranted about the guild perks. One of them was the have group will travel. All you needed was 2 people. Or no, I don't even think you needed 2 people. I think you might have needed just need 1 person, and you could just like summon any guild members to you, wherever the hell you were. And it made nobody want to go anywhere. Everyone just had to go there. I mean, I'm sorry, or everyone just sat around, and then like I basically would have to go everywhere and summon everyone. Me and like a couple of other people in the guild that were more motivated, but most people would just sit on their lazy keisters and not go anywhere. And I'll bet you we weren't the only guild. Better get to buffing. These people ain't gonna want to wait. Get me a cookie. Check, make sure I got heal pots. I do. You motherfucker. He just dropped the key. You see that? You see that shit? So yeah, I was absolutely not ready for that. Like typically, you give a man a minute to buff at least. You don't just drop the key. You fucking morons. All right, that's all the ranting I'm gonna do about that. No, it probably isn't, because if they're gonna do that, they're probably gonna do multiple stupid things in here. But whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna try to make the best of it. Healer dropping some bomb ass heals, so and DPS seems pretty stout as well. So maybe well, except for the lock. But we'll see. So far, so good-ish. I mean, this boss can be difficult on fucking Tyrannical, no doubt about it. I can't get to him to interrupt. Oh, somebody done it for me. How about that? I got them all here. I'm going to hit my trinket, put a little damage on him, put a little shield on me. Well, first boss down. Relatively smooth. Nothing to complain about. Decent time, no deaths. Only lost a few seconds there at the beginning, me trying to fucking buff up. Wow, a group that actually waited and watched where I went. How refreshing. Just amazing. That's awesome. I am really pleased. I think I might have lucked out and found myself in a good group. I probably shouldn't say that, though. This next boss can be a stopper. So we may very well be about to hit our fucking wall. I hate it. They're going ahead of me. Hopefully they'll wait. Hopefully they'll wait. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. They didn't. They're awesome. Okay, here comes the test. How will everyone do? That's the question. Well, that's a good start. I'll take it. First test incoming. Okay, well, at least I passed. That was a hairy one, too. It was like right there on the edge. You probably heard my hold my... You probably noticed me holding my breath there a little bit, because I did. Sneaking on by. I want to get on the other side of this poo-poos, if I can. Now, this can be the hairy one. Oh, no, I got a good spot here. Nice and easy. Now, this, again, this could get hairy. I'm going to go around this fucking poo-poo right now. I'm going to go around it to the other side. I think it's the right thing to do. This way I can back up, and I got all my fucking area. Yep, got to get... Oop, hurry up. Got to get out. Then right back in, and then around. Yeah! That's how it's done, son. Look here, everybody else, too. Ooh, I better get some fucking health back. Use all my things. Oh, this is going to get hairy. Oh, I'm safe. I got a perfect route. Meow, meow. Throw my shield up. Trinket shield, that is. Ooh, put a little fucking help on that dude just for good. Here comes a hairy one. No big deal. We got this under control. That was what I call an absolutely beautiful boss. Yeah, nobody fucking failed there, so that was bomb. There's still some opportunities for fails here, though. Why would I do that? Why? Dummy. Yeah, this will be the fun area. Ain't no doubt about that. You know, I meant to pull that skull. In retrospect, this was way smarter. I didn't even mean it. And that's the truth. I'm going to go get it, though, now. Yeah, see, I mean, that was just fucking mega dope smart. We probably could have done these at the same time, but with no deaths and making good time, I see no sense in making a stupid fucking risk. I'm sorry, a stupid fucking risk when we're just gonna melt the shit. Like look at it die, man. Like, look at it die. I ain't even gonna get the ball. Somebody else can get the ball. I'm getting the boss. I got interrupts. Did anybody grab the ball? They did. They already put it in. I'm golden. And they waited for me to go through. How smart is this group, dude? Yep, I'm gonna tell you what. This is I'm not sad I got in this group. Not at all. We doubled up on that one. Awesome, I get to choose. We going left, motherflowers. I didn't interrupt shit on those two. That's for damn sure. That was close. Okay, I think we're heading to the worst platform right now. Is that right? I think it is. Getting that shit marked coming in is a huge benefit. I'm going to see if we can do this without the use of hollow, because I'd like to save hollow for the next fucking platform. Or I mean for the boss. I don't want to use cooldowns on this because of fucking Tyrannical. I almost just ran off. I would have been so pissed off at myself. Okay, hopefully everybody knows what to do here too, and we're golden. I'm gonna clear that shit off of me. Everybody looks smart again. I'm gonna pop some wings, do some damage here. I think I'm even gonna burn that hollow I talked about. Going really well thus far, that's for damn sure. Well, he gave me the poop again. I can't do much about it this time. Can block a little physical damage with some cooldown there. Like he got it off of me. Got my trinket available if any real damage starts happening to me, so I think we're pretty much golden on this boss. Not a whole hell of a lot left to go in this here dungeon. I think we're about past, like, the hardest parts. So I hesitated there a couple of seconds to put them more in the middle of the bridge so that I didn't put my hollow down too far to one side or the other and do anything stupid. I wanted it all to be right there, and that's why I did what I did. And everybody waited too, so I mean, like, what a great group I got here. I mean, a group that actually is willing to follow the damn tank? It's almost unheard of in today's day and age. That sounds like more of me whining, doesn't it? I guess it kind of is. Whatever, I'm praising. I'm praising these 4 people because they rock and roll. Rock and roll hoochie coo. And it would be at that point where if Miss Kermit was in here, she'd say, I got banned for my 2 pets, Hoochie and Coochie. What the fuck? And that's an actual true thing too. Her pets were named Hoochie and Coochie, and they got banned, believe it or not. Or she got banned for like 3 days. It's really stupidly ridiculous, but such is the way of things. May the force be with us. So we're not on pace to blow the doors off the instance, but with 10 minutes to go, we are on pace to key it as long as nothing stupid goes wrong. Oh, the double pie slice. Good luck. I'm betting on the warrior. Where's that flag? There it is. I didn't even see who won. I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. Oh, I'm in trouble. Meow. That's how you get out of trouble, motherflower. Oh, I got into trouble again. It's okay. I got heals for days. I'm going to use me another lock rock because I can. Ooh, I almost ran in too soon. The warrior did. Oh, I can't put... I just wasted sack because I tried to put it on him before he went down there, and it ain't going to work down there. Oh, that'd be a dirty trick if I could do that. Sack somebody before they went down there and they wouldn't take damage down there and get their ass beat. Oh, that'd be funny as hell. I feel like this boss gave us a little hell. I don't know why. This isn't really one of the harder bosses. Oh, I just went to reach for my sody pop, and guess what? I ain't got one. I'm running into the wall. Yeah, I'm doing good. Watch for the dogs. Watch for the dogs. Or whatever the hell they are. Watch for the dogs. Don't get in them the fucking dogs. Don't get in the dogs and you're fucking golden. I'm going to lay on hands that dude to protect him. Definitely going to use a horsey here. And be sure. Use my trinket now. Get as much fucking protection as I can. Because we damn near at the end. Couple more things can kill you. Here comes the doggies again. Oh, I got whacked. So did he. We'll sack him. We'll bubble him to be safe. We're going to win. Nice. That was a good key. That was a good key. All right. Well, that was bomb. And done in plenty of time. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. That was fucking phenomenal. What was that, a 15 or a 16? I don't even remember. I'd have to watch the tape back to see. Maybe I can see in here. It had to have been that one, right? It had to have been that had to be a 15. Oh, it was too damn easy for it to have been much higher than that. I don't remember. That's okay. Whatever it was, it was. And it was a smooth run, so I'll take it. I never even used the food buff in that. I never had time to sit down and do it. Such is the way of things. That's not where I wanted to go. Oop, I probably ought to leave that party. Unfortunately, I don't think that finished any callings or anything like that. I think I do have an Orbidos World Quest, or I mean, quest to turn in, though. Yeah, and for anybody who listens to this, I know it's not Orbidos. It's Orbos, I know. I don't care. It's Orbidos to me. Ooh, would you look at that? If I hit Quarter Harvesters right now, I can get me a loot bag right back there at my own sanctum, or close to it. I'll be dipped in buttermilk. Quarter Harvesters it is. There she is. Since my hearth is down, I'm going to take the flight path over there. What's all this I've got over here to turn in? Oh, I see. I'm dumb. I finished the Anima Reservoir quest too. Nice little pile of gold coming my way right before I leave. Profitable. Got a little rant off my chest. Got in my 4th mythic for the week, so I got 2 choices now already. There's my 2 choices, 17 and a 15. Highest loot to the 15 anyway, so. Now I got to do 6 more. Well, I don't got to do 6 more, but I wouldn't mind doing 6 more. And wait, what the hell is the date here? Let's look at the date. It's the 17th. So on the Tuesday is the patch. So yeah, whatever I can get done this week is whatever key I'm going to have for next week. All the scores are going to be reset. Oh, every dungeon is going to give you a score. It's going to be a new affix. Oh, can't wait for it. Like I know I complained about how long it's been and all that good stuff earlier, but I'm very excited about new patch content. I always am. And most people who play this game are. If they could just bump up the speed, with either the speed with which they put out the content or the amount of content that is in each patch so that we cannot get through it that quickly, one or the other. That's right, this is the one that's inside the building. Oop, not there, Nate. I think I got one more soda in my fridge. I'm about to go get her. Aw, there's a couple little baby snowflakes coming down. I live in the Midwest, northern part, kinda. Sure, it ain't hard to figure out where I live. Whatever. I live up here, and they closed down schools and everything for the day, and talked about 6 to 10 inches of snow, and we ain't even seen a snowflake yet. Ain't no snow on the ground. Barely never got cold, and rained a bunch overnight. They're idiots. I swear to God, man, the weather forecast these days is a perfect microcosm of how society is scared of everything. Scared of everything. Oh my God, there's going to be a flurry. It could get slippery. You're all going to die. We're going to close everything. I stopped at the 7-Eleven last night on my way home to get beer. This is a true story. I stopped at the 7-Eleven last night on my way home to get beer. It was about midnight, same time it always is when I get off work at 11:30, about midnight. The place is open 24 hours, right? And I know they stopped selling beer after 1, but I'm well in front of that. I got up in there. Well, I didn't get up in there. I drove up, I backed up, and the cross-eyed mother flower that's always behind the counter in there, nice guy, by the way. Seems a little slow, but as such is the way of things. Nice guy. Anyways, he rolls on out there. He runs up to my truck. He's like, roll down the window. And he's on my passenger side. My passenger side window barely works. So he's like, going down like all slow. He's like, hey, we closed. We're closed. It's raining. We're closed. I'm like, okay. So he ran away. Like, put my window back up and drove off. I guess they close when it rains. I don't know what he was trying to say. I don't understand. Maybe they were having some sort of a flooding problem. It was raining a lot, but I don't know what the hell that was. Weirdest. And so I didn't get beer. That's all I wanted was some beer last night. So instead of staying up last night, I came home kind of grouchy because I didn't get no beer. Really wasn't nobody around on WoW to play with. So I could have jumped in Discord. I think a few people were on Discord. Tim might have been there, a couple other folks, but sure they were playing Lost Ark, and I was mad because I didn't have beer, so I just went to bed. That's why I'm up today and putting up a little stream here for shits and giggles. And now I'm sitting like a goofball. I need to straighten up. Stop it. All right. Speaking of stop it, I am going to have to head off for work here in the pretty near future, so pursuant to that, I'm going to go ahead and stop this stream and let it set, see if anybody wants to watch it. If you do, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, think about following me. I'll be around more every Wednesday morning at 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. anyway, doing some keys. New content next week, so could get more entertaining. I might even have some guests down there instead of the Enterprise whooping up on that Falcon again. Anyways, peace, y'all.